Good morning, good people. It is about 7:30 in the morning. Oh no, it's like 8. No, it's like 7. I'm trying to do the math because my microwave clock is a lot faster than my regular clock. Sorry I look so rough, but it is early and it's a snow day. The snow days in Alabama are more like extremely cold weather days. And if we have a little bit of precipitation that we're supposed to, if we see a little bit of precipitation, or they say there's going to be a little bit of precipitation on a really cold day, that's considered like a snow day, a winter weather day. I think honestly also too, they're just trying to get some weather days out of the way because we haven't taken any weather days all year because we really haven't had a winter. Jackson is doing his work. He's taking me through it. He gets really goofy and defiant when it comes to doing homework with me. When he brings his work home from school, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, is he really doing that work at school? Or is he doing it, one, because his work at school looks nothing like his homework. So I'm wondering if he's really doing it. And if so, then why is he extremely defiant and not giving anywhere near his best with me? So it gets very frustrating. And he thinks it's so funny. And I just can't stand homework time. Like, this is such a punishment for me as a parent. It's early. I planned on sleeping in this morning. I plan on taking things slow. But that didn't happen because, Jackson woke up at like 6:15. Usually he'll sleep into at least 7 if we don't have anywhere to be. So like, for example, this morning, it wasn't like, I'm taking my hash browns out. It wasn't like we had to wake up and get ready to go to school, luckily, because he gets up at like 5:15, 5:30 to get ready to go to school because I have to be at work at 7:30. So I expected him to sleep in, and I really expected him to sleep in even later because he knew he wasn't going to have to go to school yesterday. He keeps telling me his teacher told him that they weren't going. And because I let him get in our bed after he woke up out of his bed when his daddy went to work at like 4:30 in the morning. I let him get in our bed, so I just knew he was gonna sleep in. No, he woke up at like 6:15. It wasn't sunny yet, but he said it's almost sunny. Oh, darn you, windows. But he said it was almost sunny, so it was time to get up. He woke up hungry. I was hungry too, but I've been trying to put it off because I want to eat once for breakfast. I don't want to eat a whole lot. So that looks a lot better than the other one, but you could still do better staying in the lines. So this, my friends, is my under cabinet. Don't mind the running toilet. I just use a restroom. That may be an overshare, but that's why the toilet's running. So if you don't remember, right here, I'm going to try to remember to put the card or the picture and link the video in the description box of the video where I kind of reorganized under this cabinet. I got these cool new containers and everything. So it is still a major improvement. However, it is still not working the best. So as you can see, since that video, I purchased one of these from Dollar Tree, and it has been a really big lifesaver. It basically created a second level to this under cabinet, and I think I mentioned in that video, like, that's my biggest issue with the under cabinet, is like I don't have a second level, and even if I put like a piece of wood or something across there, okay, even if I put a piece of wood or something across there, this pipe is in the way. So this allowed me to be more creative with the space. I kept forgetting to get another one. I finally did, however. I wanted maybe 2. I don't know how 2 would have fit, but we're going to just see 2 more. I mean, we'll just see how this goes. But I have still a lot of extra room under here I'm not using for some reason. And then I have a little space in the back that I'm not really using. All this has gotten out of control. Everything was just so organized and pretty. My makeup container is dirty. I'm not going to tackle that today. Possibly anytime soon. But I do want to tackle this because it is a lot. So today is just doing all those little projects that, or not little, kind of tedious projects that I have not been doing or been able to do. And, you know, getting this house in a decent order just for living purposes and for moving purposes, because it will be a lot easier to move a house that I don't have to organize before I move versus already organized house picking up and going. So just trying to do better. I'm taking advantage of this snow day. We did not get snow, but it is extremely cold weather. So again, I'm taking full advantage. Jackson is entertained finally by his sister because she is awake. Hash browns are thawing out for breakfast, so I'll do some hash brown casserole for breakfast and maybe some waffles and probably some bacon. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys the before. I probably won't show me doing it because I actually need this light to see under here, but I will show you the after. All right, people, so this is my finished cabinet reorganization. But this is my finished cabinet reorganization. The shelf is amazing. This is the cabinet. These shelves are amazing. I absolutely love them. If you have a functional enough space, I mean, they're perfect. They hold a good bit of weight. I have them in my pantry. I have them under here. This makeup container is pretty heavy. And I still have room. If they made one like maybe half the size of this one, it would also be perfect because I could fit another one here. But I might be able to make some type of something to go across there myself. But anyway, so I broke down all these containers. So I already had all these containers. You couldn't see one of them because it was pushed all the way to the back there. But now I have the shelf to lift it up. I was able to put my personal stuff under here, some care stuff under here. This is some of Jackson's stuff as well because I got rid of his little, he had like a little diaper, like a hanging diaper station on the side of his crib, now his toddler bed. And I've been trying to get rid of it, but we just didn't have, he was still wearing pull-ups and we just didn't have anywhere to store the stuff if I got rid of that. So I just got rid of it. Now that he's not wearing pull-ups anymore, I was able to get rid of it. And I just put the few things that he does still use right under here every now and again. Makeup is still exactly how it was on this side. My extra palettes I just stacked underneath this shelf, and I have a huge palette sitting up in the back. You can probably see it right there. Yeah, and then my extras. So my peroxide, the witch hazel, the alcohol, the what do you call this, astringent, extra lotion, all my extra stuff I put on top because it was taller. And I don't use this stuff on a regular basis, like extra deodorants and stuff. And that's it. That's my undersink organization. This is a very old house. It's a very old undersink. It's not fancy schmancy like I would have it, but we hopefully will get everything we want and need done when we buy a new house. See you guys later. It's been a very productive Tuesday. I got Jackson's toys done. I got my sink done. And those were huge things that I knew I needed to do. Oh, y'all, I'm sitting in the car at Walmart trying to make myself get up and get out. Trying my hardest, but I feel so bad. I want to cry so bad. And there's nobody to take care of me. Anything that comes on my lips or towards my lips just makes my lips quiver and I want to throw up and stuff. Oh, that dress is so freaking cute. But y'all, I was trying my best to go to work. My hair looking crazy. But my stomach is cramping. I got diarrhea. I got vomiting. I just feel weak and dizzy. It's just, ugh. I feel so crappy. We don't have any crackers in the house. We finished Look, I'm not even strong enough to undo my seatbelt right now. We finished the chicken noodle soup that I made, so there's none of that for me. So I'm gonna have to get some canned chicken noodle soup while everybody else got homemade chicken noodle soup. Because I just don't have it in me to chop up anything and put it in there. And they don't have pre-chopped celery. That should be something that they should start making. Because then I could just dump it. But I just want to lay in this car and just lay down. But I just hate calling out. Because when you're in childcare, a teacher calling out is like really, really hard to deal with. But I was trying my best to keep it together. And I got dressed for work and everything. Like, this is not even something I should be wearing on a Monday. I got on jeans and a sweatshirt and tennis shoes. And I just, not a Monday, but a Wednesday. Like, this is like a Friday outfit. But I just felt like such crap. I was like, they're lucky they're getting this. And I was trying to keep it together, but every time I bent over, I just had to fight the urge to puke. So this sucks. I just hope it doesn't last more than today. Mommy takes care of everybody else when they're sick, but there's no one to care for mommy when she's sick. Mom life. So this is my setup for my sickness. Can't forget the remotes. And we put this tape over it because in the middle of the night when we try to adjust the volume, depending on what station you're on, the volume can be really, really loud. So we would adjust the volume and then we find ourselves changing the input by accident because we pressed the channel button and it's dark already. So I had the idea to just put tape over it. So the texture is going to be different, and it's not a huge piece of tape. I could press this button down, but I would have to press it down hard, and I know that wouldn't be right. And I can see it a little bit better at night because it's white. But this is what I'm doing today. I got this to help ease my stomach and kind of coat my stomach. I got this to help the nausea because it is bad. I got these for the stomach pains. I got my crackers because I need to have something in my system when I'm throwing up, or just period. Because I feel like when you have stomach viruses, I've had a stomach virus quite often. If you don't have absolutely anything in your stomach, the cramps seem to go through more slowly and they seem to be a lot more painful. It's like you could feel more of the cramping and the knotting than you would if you had a tiny something on your belly. So I'm gonna try to eat on the... Oh God, here comes the nausea. I just finished drinking this water. So anything in is definitely wanting to come out. So I'm about to watch TV all day and breathe through these pains.